From downtown for Collins. Collins also has 3 straight double-doubles. LeBron triple got it, and with that right there.
With that shot right there, the soon-to-be 39-year-old LeBron James added another milestone to his long list of achievements when he became the first player in NBA history to surpass 39,000 career points. I mean, it's absolutely amazing to see that LeBron is still at the top of his game at this age, and to celebrate his most recent historic achievement, let's take a journey back in time and highlight some of the most important scoring milestones in his 21-year career. Now, it is quite obvious that LeBron would not make that 39,000-point bucket without hitting his first basket in the NBA. On the night of October 29, 2003, the 18-year-old phenom named LeBron James debuted against the Sacramento Kings, and right out of the gates, LeBron showcased his vision with a nice lob pass here to Ricky Davis. Then, at the 9-minute mark, LeBron cashes in his first NBA bucket with a simple pin-down action off a baseline cut.
And he starts it with a strong rebound. Good numbers.
LeBron James' first shot is good.
Now, moments later, he introduced a couple more things, such as this no-look bounce pass. And in the next possession, he treated the crowd with his first official NBA dunk.
For a dunk.
Here he comes the other way. There's your first James Jam.
Although the Cavs lost that evening, LeBron had an impressive debut as he scored 25 points and grabbed 6 rebounds along with 9 assists and 4 steals to let the world know that he had arrived. And his 25-point output was by far the most by any player who jumped from prep to pro since Kobe Bryant entered the league back in 1996. Anyway, this was not the last time that LeBron would shatter a Kobe Bryant record. Because fast forward 3 years later in their matchup with the Utah Jazz, LeBron had the opportunity to become the youngest to ever reach the 5,000-point milestone. However, the road to 5,000 wasn't going to be that easy, as he needed to score 45 points to surpass Kobe, on top of the fact that LeBron's knee was hurting really bad leading up to that game. But despite these difficulties, LeBron just put his head down and began to work early on.
LeBron James delivers right inside. Nice little between the leg dribble inside, gets the bump, hangs.
Too. So Indiana shorthanded right now as we go back to LeBron James and with a little flavor to his game. Number 23 into your living room.
Flying through the air with the greatest of ease. That's LeBron.
Then in the fourth quarter, LeBron finally got his 5,000-point bucket coming off a steal here against Andrei Kirilenko. The Cavs torched the Jazz in that game, and when the final buzzer sounded, LeBron racked up 51 points in 19 of 35 shooting from the field and 9 of 11 from the foul line. He also added 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals to round up this stellar performance while achieving the 5,000-point milestone in the process. Now, 5,000 points later, the young king was gunning for his 10,000 career points at the expense of the Boston Celtics on the night of February 27, 2008. And right from the opening tip, LeBron was fired up and motivated to get his goal that evening by being extra aggressive on the offensive end.
Feeling they were trying to thread the needle too much and not make that easy pass. And
It's like
The Celtics are hand fighting the basket.
And around the 5-minute mark of the third quarter, LeBron would accomplish the thing he set out to do by delivering it in a typical LeBron fashion.
Bounce pass to LeBron.
Hello.
Though the Cavs didn't win that game as they fell to Boston 92-87, LeBron once again became the youngest player to reach the 10,000-point milestone at the age of 23 years and 59 days, which is more than a year younger than Kobe as he reached the milestone back in 2003. To cap it all off, LeBron tallied 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists on a losing effort, but individually speaking, he was the big winner there as he shattered another record at an unprecedented pace. Now, just 2 years later, LeBron's scoring spree would continue, this time against the young Derrick Rose and the rest of the Chicago Bulls. This was a highly anticipated matchup between two of the youngest superstars in the league, and without any warning, LeBron made his presence felt with this jam here in the early parts of the first quarter. Then around 6:39 of the first quarter, LeBron finally dropped the 15,001st point of his career with this bucket right here after getting fouled. When it's all said and done, the King wrapped up the game with a double-double of 29 points, 13 of which came in the fourth quarter alone, together with 11 rebounds followed by 7 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Anyway, after dropping 15,000 points in his career, LeBron set his sights on the 20,000-point plateau. And on the night of January 26, 2013, he had the opportunity against his future rivals and tormentors, the Golden State Warriors. However, in this particular matchup though, the Warriors were not yet the powerhouse team, and the Heat quickly took advantage of this by doing their bread and butter featuring the D-Wade LeBron connection. And at the 2:51 mark of the second quarter, LeBron finally got his 20,000th first career point courtesy of this bucket against David Lee.
LeBron with a pull-up. James hit.
With that bucket right there, LeBron became the 38th player in NBA history to join the prestigious 20K club. And to cap off the night, LeBron ended up with 25 points, along with 7 rebounds, 10 assists, and 1 steal. And to add to his growing legacy, LeBron was already the youngest player in league history to win Rookie of the Year, record a triple-double, score 1,000 points, score 10,000 points, and win MVP honors at an All-Star game. Anyway, almost exactly 5 years later, LeBron was on the precipice of making history once again. And this time, he was about to eclipse the 30,000-point mark in a game against the San Antonio Spurs. The game was tightly contested right from the tip-off, but before the first quarter came to its close, LeBron finally had his 30K moment when he delivered this jumper as the clock winds down.
When that guy's wearing E out, he'd be looking for double team pretty soon.
And for good measure, LeBron gave the crowd something to cheer about later on in the third quarter with this monster dunk. The King capped off the night with his fingerprints all over the floor as he scored 28 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, dished out 7 assists, and registered 1 block, on top of reaching the 30K point plateau. Now, on to our last scoring milestone, and without a doubt, this one was definitely the biggest and the most meaningful of them all. On the night of February 7, 2023, the entire world was watching the game between the Thunder and the Lakers, because in this very game, LeBron was about to do something that had never been done before, and that was to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's 38,387 career points and become the greatest scorer in NBA history. Coming into that game, LeBron needed 36 points to break the record, and sensing the magnitude surrounding this game, the King responded by hunting his points early. Now, when he's only down by 2 points, the King tried to force some shots, which to no avail. But finally, after several cracks at the basket, LeBron settled down a bit in this offensive sequence right here. And on that note, welcome to a moment in history.
Feet away from the goal. LeBron